All right, how's it going, my people? And yes, welcome to On the Block. This is going to be a little bit of a different setup, but what I do have for you is my good friend Judd Doherty is here with us. Judd, say hi.
Hey, sorry, my bad. How you
You
doing?
motherfucker, leave me hanging.
My
Of
bad, my
course.
bad.
No, you're fine. You're
My
fine.
phone just started like going crazy all of a sudden.
No, that's quite all right. Yeah, so the problem is that like they can't see you, you can't see me. It's going to be a little bit challenging on that front, but it shouldn't be too many worries. So people of Earth, Earthlings, you can actually join the conversation if you click on, let's see, this link. Hold on, let me generate new link, copy. Um, if you want to be talking, if you want to call into the conversation, you want to, ask us a question, comment, any of that kind of shit, you can always hit this little link that I just put into the Discord or into the Twitch chat right here. Get in there, give us some questions, whatever it may be, BB15, BB20, what, it don't matter. We're just here to talk about some hardcore Big Brother action. But before we get to that, I guess, Judd, how are you thinking? How are you feeling about this season? First, let me ask you, how are you, my friend?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm doing awesome, and I hope you're doing good as well.
Oh,
Are you?
absolutely. I mean, it's all relative. It's all relative, you know.
Yeah. No. I really, really love this cast so far.
Right?
Like, I mean, knock on wood, like things could change super quick, but I mean, from the get go, like I'm really like liking the
Excited.
diversity of like the personalities and like backgrounds and stuff. It doesn't seem as cheesy as some of the other casts we've had recently.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like I feel like there's gonna be a lot of rootable people. I mean, I thought that last year, and it was like,
Yeah.
so I really
Woof.
don't want that to happen. I don't think it will because that's so fresh, and you know, most of them have probably seen that and they've seen the forums and stuff, and they're like gonna try not to be like that. I hope.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see,
Like
but I have
I
high
don't
hopes
think
as well.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean, like last year was literally like a cult. Like it was the most bizarre. Like it's just so refreshing not seeing like the same like any of those people and like no returnees. I love that.
That's the best. Absolutely the best.
Yeah.
Hold on one second, Jed. I'm gonna move us to a different room here. Hold on, see how this works. Judd, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Can you hear
Excellent,
me?
cool. Yeah. All right, so now we're in a locked room, so people can't just jump in and start saying stuff, which is great. But let's see. I'm going to. No, you're 100% right, though. I think I'm very, very excited about this fresh new cast. All a bunch of freshies. No fucking like. No alumni's. It gets tiring when you have to fucking deal with the alumni's all the time. But
Yes, experts.
exactly. Experts are annoying, especially since we've already seen them on the feeds. Like, if you're a feeds watcher, I mean, you've already seen all this crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Is there anyone that connects with you on a deeper level? Is there anyone who's your favorites out of the gate?
Well, I mean, I don't really have like a favorite yet because
Yeah.
it's just so early, and I'm just kind of like feeling them out and see like trying to figure out who I like the most. But
Yeah.
I mean, I do like most of them. I don't have anybody that I just can't stand yet, which is odd because normally there's like somebody that really just like gets under my skin, it seems like. But it's
Yeah.
like the one that I kind of like relate to, and they make her look like so kooky on there,
Yeah.
and it would be Caitlyn, just because like,
Oh,
you know,
really?
I've been awakening my third eye and stuff,
God
so like
damn it.
I can relate to all of that, and
Damn
like
it.
the, like the animations and stuff are a little like and the
Those are
music, the
fucking the
songs.
best part. That is my favorite damn part of it all. It makes me laugh so hard. But like, no, she's the number one. Like, I can't. I just cannot. Like, you know me, and I get fucking pissed off about shit. Like, she's one where I'm just like, come on now. Like, this is insanity. But like the editing and stuff like that has been so funny that I'm like, I like this. This is all right for me, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind that. I just don't think she's kooky. So I mean, because I relate to like most of the things she says, so I'm just like, oh come on, let's not make this seem odd. But I don't know. I'm pretty odd myself. So
well, first thing I gotta say is namaste. She ends every fucking sentence with namaste. Like, that to me is just like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really say stuff like that. I'm more
no,
like,
because you have a little bit more sense than that bullshit. Well, because like I can
give
see.
me time though. I'm just barely got my third out.
Well, like if you think about it, go on.
No, I mean I just barely got my third eye open, so maybe I'll be saying namaste. I can't. No, I won't be.
No, you're not gonna say
like
that
I'm
shit.
trying. Like I'm stopping deodorant and that kind of stuff. Like,
have you started burning
bottles.
sage yet?
Huh?
Have you started burning sage yet?
No,
you gotta start.
I'm not against it, but it's like
you gotta start burning sage.
I've always heard that it like is good to burn throughout your house or something like that.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Put like positive energy, but I was just like,
yeah.
Okay, but
yep.
I want to try it. I do want to try it, but I also like I don't want to burn my house.
Sage smells like shit. It just smells like a pile of dog shit. No, no, but like to me, Caitlyn, like I get what she's doing, because like to a degree, I had that same kind of idea where it was like, I'm gonna be the nicest motherfucker. I'm gonna be so nice, like I'm gonna be super nice, you know. And it's just like, well, that can only last for so long before like shit starts to break.
But I do like how she like came clean to Chris.
That was awesome. That was you're right. I have to give her credit for exactly that, because well, it's like one of those things where it's like it's a guilty conscience, you know, where it's like, you know, like you probably talk shit, and like I'm glad that she preaches what you know, like she practices what she preaches, because that's what it comes down to, right?
Right. Yeah, and I guess that's has a lot to do with the third eye being open, but you know. Okay,
I'm shaking my head right now. You can't hear me silently shake my head.
Oh, I know you are.
Motherfucker. And like the other thing is that it's like I'm a third eye motherfucker. I've wandered. I'm a psychonaut. I've wandered the fields of third eyedom, and like yeah, I get it, but also like I don't know. I can't judge.
It's not even just that. It's just like I can really like dig somebody that can admit when they're wrong, or if they say something stupid. Like I really like people like that, and so like her doing that was kind of like a big characteristic thing that turned me on to her. And like I
agree.
Also like Chris like accepting that, and like you know just how we are about her. Like I thought that was kind of cool too, that he's not like I'm watching her. Like he kind of gave it a rest, you know. Like I don't know. It's like. I think it's smart on both of their parts to just kind of let something go.
No, I agree 100%, because I was worried about him also, where it's like I like him. I don't like his like I guess gimmick, or aura, I guess what you'd say. Or like, but that's the thing where it's just like I don't like his gimmick, but like him as a person, he seems like an upright guy. Like he seems like a decent dude. And I'm glad that he, like, literally took that right away and was like, you know, I respect that. Like, you don't see that a lot of the players anymore.
I know, but, like, everybody wants to hold a grudge and be like, I'm the smartest Big Brother player ever. I'm not going to forget anything.
Yep, exactly.
I'm going to be, like, on to her. He just kind of accepted it and moved on. And it wasn't really talked about much more. And I was like, oh, this is going to be the whole episode, and it's going to be a fight and stuff. But it wasn't, and it was kind of cool on both their parts. And, like,
I agree.
Kind of made them both a little bit more rootable in my eyes. You
Absolutely.
Like,
no, I 100% agree. Caitlyn, she drives me nuts, but, like, that whole interaction was amazing.
The gimmicks, I feel like, are just, like, so on fire right now, because
it's just so early. It's so
starting their DRs, like, feeling it out and stuff. And the gimmicks will get old even to them before long, I hope.
Well, and exactly. And, like, I can't really say much because my gimmick was pizza, and I fucking played it up for, like, at least 2 weeks, you know? Like, oh, pizza boys, getting pizza, you know?
I know, but then after a while, you realize, okay, I'm already cast.
I don't have to play this shit up no more.
Longer, you know?
Like, no shit.
And I'm sure that'll happen.
Well, okay. The other thing about Caitlyn is like the preseason when she came out, I was like just dogging her for all this oral bullshit, auras and all that shit. I was just like not having it. But like when I went to the finale, like or the premiere party or the premiere thing,
Yeah.
she was one of the first people that like when she came out, she recognized every one of us. Like she looked out and was like freaking out because she saw.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she was going bonkers, and every alumni in that crowd was like, "Oh shit!" Like I like her mainly because she knew who the fuck we were, but
Yeah.
like everyone was like, "I like her," and like to me, like she gets more credit in my opinion just because she knew who we were. I mean, like she obviously has seen the game before. She kind of like recognized us, you know, like when
Yeah.
I went up there, I was in just a blur. Like I couldn't see the crowd. Like I couldn't pick one face out of the crowd, you know.
Right. Oh my God. Just imagine though being in their shoes, like any of them that recognize like the
Right?
alumni.
You'd
How
be like,
terrified.
what the fuck? It'd be
Well, yeah,
fucked up.
because you like start going over like the worst scenarios before you get there, you know. And Jody was like before ours, you know, and they had Cameron, you know, this
Yep.
past season,
Yep.
and so it's like you have things like that in your like fresh memory,
Yep.
and then you go in there and you see all these alumni. You're like, I would be terrified, thinking some of these people are coming back, some of us are leaving. This is gonna be a nightmare, you know,
Oh
like.
fuck yeah.
Oh my God, how scary! And I didn't even think of that until like I was watching the episode, and I was like, "Oh my God, that'd
God,
be
what a
terrifying
nightmare.
seeing
Oh
those
yeah,
people."
you'd have to imagine that one of us is going home first, you know, like or you know, like
Yeah,
someone's going home now, tonight, you know. That's just
yeah,
how
you
they
would think
do it.
something was going on with it, like that had to do with a twist. Because I don't know, I'm the type that expects the worst, you know, out
Yeah.
of anything, and like, you know, and then if the worst doesn't happen, it's a good thing, you know,
Yeah,
like and then I
absolutely.
just
Yeah,
move
yeah,
on. So
exactly. Um
that's what I was thinking of when I seen all of you and like
did
the
you
audience. Like, they're
yeah,
gonna be so
right? Like
scared.
fuck. Did you think okay, so did you watch the last season of Big Brother Canada?
I didn't.
Okay.
I knew Hamza, so I watched a little because we played that
Yeah.
sequester,
Sequester,
and
yeah.
so I wanted to see how he did, you know, because I liked him
Mhm.
pretty good. And
Yeah,
after he
absolutely.
left, I stopped watching because like I feel like it makes me nothing against Big Brother Canada. It's just like I get kind of BB'd out by the time BBUS
Oh
comes
no,
on.
yeah, no worries. I what I wanted to say was so this twist of 8 safe, 8 on the block, this was like the same thing that kind of happened in Big Brother, the last Big Brother Canada.
Okay.
Um so I'm trying to draw a line in our season. We just watched the first season of Big Brother Canada and they brought
Right.
a juror back in Big Brother
Oh
Canada
yeah.
1. So, and to me, like, not to toot my own horn, which I'm the fucking best at, but I fucking was like, I was like, they're gonna bring another juror back. Like they're gonna bring a juror back. Like that's just what they're gonna do. Like because that's
Yeah.
what Big Brother Canada did. Um, do you
And it was
think
different. Like
it was a
because
yeah,
you
it was a
know,
little different, of course, absolutely. But at the same time, like, do you think that any super fans like is there knowledge to be gained from watching Big Brother Canada when it comes over to Big Brother US? Like Big Brother US, it seems like obviously like you know takes crib notes from Big Brother Canada, right? Or you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
uh,
yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, because like I remember like us talking about Canada a lot because it was the most fresh on our memories.
yep,
I mean, you know, because it was the most recent one that we've watched,
yep.
and you know, I think you'd even maybe said that about maybe a juror or
Oh, I
something. But
definitely that was on my fucking mind because that had never been done before. But I was like, I believe that this will happen. And then like when you left, I was like just counting out the weeks because I was like, there's something not right here. Like if we're gonna be here this many days, the count is not right. And
right, yeah,
that's what
like
made sense to me.
stuff like that's what you really pick up on. I feel like
Hmm.
you know what I mean. Like it is harder. I feel like when you're there to keep up with days
Yep,
than it is like on the outside because like it seems so easy, but once you're actually there, and you don't have like
it's a
anything
lot
to look
tougher.
at
Yep,
or reaffirm like what you believe. You know, like it's just
absolutely.
like gets a little sketchier, and you overanalyze like way more in there.
So what you're trying to say is everyone should be watching Big Brother Canada if you're going to prepare for your next season of Big Brother US.
No, I wouldn't go that far. I mean,
that's what I'm saying, motherfuckers.
Because like the thing about it is like, you know, I'm the type that overanalyzes things, so you also have to be thinking like that they might expect you to think that, or like the super fans
yeah, absolutely.
Expect those things, so they might just like avoid that completely, but maybe not, because just like you said, like since I didn't watch this past one, I don't know. I mean, I might have seen that, but yeah, like they just did that. So
there's the final question I'll ask you, I guess, before we start trying to take questions here is CBS is stepping up their visual game like Big Brother Canada. What did you think of the visuals? The visuals on tonight's episode. Out of control.
So good,
right?
Yeah,
it's so good.
And it looks. You got to think like how cool it looks when you're actually there. It's so like even more than like on TV. So I bet to them it was just amazing. And like I even texted you last night, and I was like I went to a putt place last year, and it reminded me of BB. You know, like the competitions and stuff, and like the BB20 cast. They'll be watching like The Matrix on virtual reality or something, and they'll be like, "Oh, this reminds me of Big Brother." It's like that intense. Like they really stepped it up this season. And they've always done a good job. You know, it's always been really cool. But this season's just like, and the robot, come on. I was just like.
The robot is so fucking funny. We'll talk about more about the robot eventually here.
Oh, wait, I gotta ask you something. You asked me about, like, who I liked or whatever, and I said that about Caitlyn. Who do you, like, relate to?
I mean, I think, I'm definitely, like, a Tyler kind of guy.
Yeah.
Like obviously on this episode he won HOH, which is annoying. I mean, not annoying, but like I hate to be like, oh, it's my guy, but like I knew that he is very aware of all the Big Brothers that are out there. Like he's a fan of Big Brother UK. I mean, he's watched enough. He knows who Raph is. Like he definitely is very, very aware of the game and stuff like that. And so like I relate to him because he's obviously being like, oh, I'm such a dumbass, I don't even know, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, I think he's doing good. I'm worried about his HOH, though. Like,
right.
You know.
It's funny you say that because he's so much, like, y'all are kind of the same type, you know, like, you, him, like, Frank, like, I just feel like y'all are kind of the same type. And then, like, you won first HOH and it worked out okay for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm hoping it does for him as well, but it's just like, I don't know. Like, I really don't understand the logic of nominations. Like, I mean, I do.
Yeah.
And, like, you kind of did something similar. You know, just put up two people that wouldn't make a big fuzz.
But, like, I also, like, I tried to be like, you know, everyone come in here and tell me who I should put up. Like, like that kind of, like, I feel like that really took the blood away from me.
Yeah, that helped you a lot.
I know, and I feel like that's something that I kind of dumb lucked into. I don't think I, like, consciously was like, oh, I'm so, like, this is going to be the best choice. Like, that's something that I just, like, kind of made up on the spot, and it fucking worked out for me. And I'd like him to breed more dissension within the ranks of the house, which I feel like I might have done, but again, I hate tooting my own horn.
No, like, it's okay to toot your own horn if you like succeeded in something. You know, like,
I don't think I succeeded. I didn't win the game, so.
Well, you know what I mean, though. Like,
of course.
Like, you came out without blood on your hands, and that's how it might work out for him. I just think like y'all didn't do good at the competition is such a bullshit excuse. I mean,
it's exactly.
Also, you just you want like NFL and Olympic athletes playing against you, like beating your ass and everything. Like,
no,
come on, like we're not that dumb. Like, there's more to it than that.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I hope that he does well though, because like he's just like he's a really rootable person. I think.
I agree.
Like, I think he's like somebody that
seems humble. You know.
Yes, very humble. Like anybody could really like him. I feel like they don't, not just like some certain type of, you know, like, oh, he's like me because he juggles balloons or whatever kind of bullshit people like people for. I don't know why. Why do we like people? Why do we like people?
Those Miller boys, Andrew Miller's in the chat here. Yeah, we were just talking about how similar your experience was compared to these house guests. Andrew Miller was the one that had to pick 8 people to be safe on Big Brother Canada. Yeah, okay. I think that's just like always a really, really tough choice. You're always gonna be kind of fucked either way, especially if it's on you. You know, it's never gonna be fun.
Yeah, why was he like wanting so bad? Is like, you can answer this because you did also. Like, yeah, as like a super fan, he's like, I mean, I got his strategy like to beat Bailey or whatever, and I don't think she's gonna be upset with him, but you know, she was in her DR session, I guess. But like, why go so hard for it? Like, why is it?
Yeah, it's just like power. Power corrupts, or absolute power corrupts absolutely. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you're a bigger fan than me, and I was like, I mean, I've always been a pretty big fan, but I was just like, I don't want to win this shit. Are you kidding?
Fuck no. Well, and the thing that's like the biggest bummer is on Big Brother Canada. Like, the motherfucker Andrew, like, he got to choose the 8 that were safe and the 8 that were not safe because he picked a cup that had, like, a fucking orange X on it, you know? Like, it was just some, like, just bullshit. Or, you know, like, he picked up the wrong, you know, like, Suzette got the fucking phone call. It was, like, one of those fucking things where it's just like, okay, come on.
With all her mind, though,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I love that.
It's so funny.
I love Suzette.
Oh, Suzette. What a gem. Do you want to take our first caller?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let's see how this goes. J-Dog, we're going to bring you up into the chat here. J-Dog, can you hear us? I know your mic is muted, so we're just going to riff a little bit here. You're the first caller. I'm looking at the chat here. Judd, do you have the chat up? I mean, are you on your cell phone?
Where do I find the chat? No, I'm on
your laptop. So if you go to twitch.tv/chumlord, you'll see all these people fucking calling me an asshole. So
also, it's not in the app.
It's not in Discord, no.
Oh, okay. Let me pull that up real quick.
Yeah, you can get that, and you can see everyone talking shit about me.
What is it again?
It's twitch.tv/chumlord. J-Dog.
Hey, McRae, how's it going?
Pretty good. How about yourself, man?
Good. Just hoping none of my picks leave in the draft like, you know, they always do every year.
Yep, you're usually at the bottom. Hey, you've done good some years.
I did good. Big Brother USA, I'm always like the first 4. If my picks are first 4, they're probably gone.
I love it. I
got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
What do you think of the strategy of and the first HOH?
Wait, what was that? Go back. Well, what do I think of the first? Go on.
No blood on my hands.
For the first HOH, you're saying, okay, you're breaking up a little bit, but you're saying, what is the first strategy? What's Tyler's strategy?
Think it's a good strategy of no blood on your hands, or do you think it's better to get rid of somebody who's a threat?
I think that it cuts both ways, because I mean, like, the problem is that if you go after a threat, if you go after a Winston or an Angela, like some of these like hot like eye candy people, it's always gonna come back to you, and it's gonna be a battle from there on out. I think like you have to go after the slim pickings. You have to go after the easy kills, I guess, in the first HOH. That was kind of my theory anyways. You know, the people that were just kind of left by the wayside, go after them. Judd, I don't know. How do you think?
No, I agree with you. I mean, what you did it worked out for you. But I mean, at the same time, though, I'm with him. Like, why are we going after people that aren't going to win? Like, go after some big dogs. Like, yeah, I mean, there's the veto and stuff too. But I mean, at the same time, like, if you got all these people behind you and stuff, why not get somebody good out?
Yeah.
So wasting the HOH, like wasting the HOH so early, I guess.
Yeah.
But is it a waste that early? You know?
But yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Is like, are you setting yourself up for, you know, a battle for the first 4 weeks to get to jury, or are you setting yourself up for like a cruise? You know.
I'm about to cruise. I'm about. Why not do a cruise? Aim for a cruise and just battle if you have to, and prepare to battle if you have to. You know.
Well, and we've never really seen like it's like a weak person up against like a big dog off the first HOH, right? Like I'm trying to think of like, you know, maybe a Brian, I don't know. Like the thing is that it's just like if people know that you're there to fucking play big dog game, like then you're fucked because people are going to want to take shots at you. If you act like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, like, hey, I just like lucked into this thing, you know. I mean, you can always play it off as like, well, you know, like the strong shall devour the meek's reward. I don't know.
Right. Yeah. I agree with that.
I don't know. What do you think, J Dog?
And I see both sides of it.
Yeah.
When would you think would be the perfect time to stop with the I don't want to get blood on my hands and let's just start taking out strong players?
I think like the problem is that first week everyone's trying to feel each other out. Like you don't want to fucking like get yourself stuck into a corner week 1 because it's nothing but an uphill battle after that. I think like week 1 is just like the problem is that every outsider goes home week 1. You know, like you're the oldest person, you're the you're a robot. Like whatever it may be, you know, like you're on the outside, and like if you come into this house, you have to expect that you're gonna be on the outside. If you're this kind of person, I knew like being a long hair, like I was definitely not gonna be everyone's favorite. So I don't know. I think you know, I think it takes a little bit. I don't know. That's what I kind of feel about it, where it's like, yeah, if you are any sort of differential person, like if you're LGBT, you have to be worried. If you're fucking old, you have to be worried. I don't know.
On.
What do you mean?
Think so.
You have to be worried.
I feel like sometimes if you stand out for like being different, that it kind of helps you sometimes, you know, because people don't want to be the one to like make it look like they're going after you for that reason, you know, because it's like something to do with someone's actual like
you got to guilt trip
life,
them.
you know?
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like not that it's always like, oh, they have an advantage, you know. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying
of course not.
It can also help. You know,
Yeah,
it just depends on the person. I know what you mean though. Like that first week, like you can't just freely talk to anybody yet. You know, like it's hard to know what you can say to people and who's going to run their mouth to everybody.
Well, and everyone, yeah, exactly. And everyone is being, like, sized up. Everyone's like, oh, what's this guy got? What's his fucking prowess? You know, like, Jeremy looks like a big motherfucker. You know, Caitlyn is cuter than hell. You know, like, you got to really, you know, figure out where everyone lies in the house. Like, this is where it becomes, like, know your role, shut your hole. Like, because everyone's roles start to come out. I don't know.
I agree.
I don't know. Does that answer your question, J-Dog?
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it.
All right, well, fuck you. You're getting out of here. I love you, J-Dog.
What the hell?
All right.
I'm assuming you know him?
Yeah, I do.
You're just cussing people out?
I'm going to cuss people out. All right, let's take our next question here. Linface. I don't know Linface. Oh, brought you in the wrong place. Linface, can you hear us? If you can't, that's quite all right. Do you see this chat now, Judd?
Yes.
Twitch.tv. Yeah, there's people saying stuff here. Can we talk about those who smashed who in NYC?
No.
I'm trying to think of, I'm pretty sure that Cameron smashed J-Mac. I got a text. I got a text early today that Johnny Mac was like the best. He's like, I didn't think I was gonna come to the premiere until he's like, and I was worried that it wasn't gonna be fun, but when I got to the premiere, Cameron looked at me and said, "You have the prettiest eyes." And I was like, "Oh, I fucking love these people." It's so funny.
What is that? It's on like Twitter or something?
No, it was in a little secret group. But I gotta give Cameron shit because Cameron's not here. Who's the other the other co-host of this? Sir Don Don. Did you watch Survivor at all, Judd? This last season?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. Sir Don Don's a character on this last season of Survivor. He's fucking brilliant. Super, super good. And he's in this chat here. Oh, she left. Or they left.
I actually lost the chat. I thought I had it open, but
it's gone now. You're fine.
I just see Tim C. What up? Can we ban Judd now?
Tim C. Where do you see that?
Yeah, I have the stream chat up.
I wonder if that's the same one. It's gotta be. Where did Tim C see that? Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing. I just don't want to close something out and like.
Oh no, it's fine. Again, this is fucking very, very. It doesn't matter what we say or do or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna look at the chat because I don't know. I'll look at this chat that's on the stream.
The Discord.
The stream chat.
Because
Because although I've been looking for it for like 5 minutes, I don't know what I did with it. It's open. I just don't know where.
What do you think about this whole the whole robot thing?
Are you asking me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hang on, I had to jump back into my body. I'm just playing. I think it's awesome. I think it's the coolest thing ever. I didn't expect it. Like, I wish she had to do it for like the whole summer.
It'd be awesome.
Nothing against her. I just think it's so cool and like the best punishment ever.
Do you think they'll
It'd be
do?
rough.
Oh, it'd be rough. That'd be real rough,
The first week, ooh.
dude. Exactly. That's
I
like
mean,
the
that's why
biggest
she's
thing.
on the block, right?
Yep, absolutely. It's
You really
huge.
get to,
You can't.
because people don't look at her as a person, like literally.
No, exactly.
Easy to put someone up that's not a person.
What do you think? Do you think that they'll do it with other people, or do you think it's just for her this week?
I don't know. See, that's the thing. Like, I feel like I'll get tired of it if it's just like every week somebody's a robot. But like, it's still fresh to me now, and I think it's super cool, and I love it. And it's bizarre, and like that's why I like it. It's just so bizarre, and I didn't expect.
It's so bizarre. It's funnier than hell. It makes me
I kept
laugh.
thinking, like, I wish Amanda had that.
Right? That'd be the
Just
fucking
somebody-
best.
I mean, Sam's a good person to get it. Like, I feel sorry for her because I do feel like it's affected her game a little bit.
Absolutely.
especially-
But
like,
she's one of the best people to get it because literally I haven't laughed this hard in Big Brother in so long. Like, she's amazing at it. Like, me and my roommate Steve-O just laughed and laughed about it. Like, it's so fucking funny. I just love it. I think it's so sweet.
Oh yeah. Me too.
So
What do you think? You think it's gonna last for like the whole entire summer?
I hope they just do it. Fuck it. Why not? Like, they've got a huge rig that they built. Like, might as well just fucking put people in there. Could be funny. It also fucks up the game. I like it. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it does. It is like a twist that fucks with the game. You know, like some twists, I'm just like the have-nots. I'm like, this don't really add or take away anything really
Yep.
from the show. It does
That's-
actually take away more. I feel like because you get people being more boring.
Yeah,
But like,
I agree.
this, you
This
know,
is
they're not
fun.
being boring because
It's
they want to be
fun and
present.
silly.
You know?
Yeah. So Andrew Miller asks, how long should former house guests hold on to beef from the show? He's a former Big Brother Canada 6 person. You know, he's got some
Yeah, I know.
vested interest in this. What do you think, Judd? I'm gonna get it.
But I don't know. It just depends on what the beef is, I guess. Like how serious it is. But I mean, like if it's about the game, then let it go. It's over. You know, like if it's about personal stuff or I don't know. You get salty. Like if you're watching the show, I guess maybe that has a lot to do with it. Like you know how people get. Like why'd you say that about me?
What?
3 months ago, I don't remember. You know. Like,
Yeah, no shit.
nothing
What
serious.
what beefs do you hold on to?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, lots, just like however the wind carries. You know?
Oh, that time that Helen took your starburst, that bitch.
My Starburst. I don't remember.
She
I
ate
think they're
your
mad at her.
M&Ms. Yeah, she ate all of your green M&Ms that you swore didn't give you celiac disease. So,
I don't remember why I was mad at her. I think it was more of, like being sick of being around everybody all the time, and she just seemed like I love Helen. Like I would love to play with her.
I'm
Like I
making
would.
up bullshit.
Yeah, I know. But I regret like not playing with her closer, because I kind of played through Andy and Alyssa with her, and
Mhm.
she's like such a good strategist. I love that. But
Yep.
like, I was just like, sometimes you just get like beef over just like trivial roommate stuff, and then you get beef about stuff in your actual life, And I
Yeah.
guess that's the stuff that people hold on to. But I mean, it just depends on what it is. Like, you don't have to like everybody. You don't have to.
A mile
But you don't have
says.
to run around talking shit either.
No, you're right. A mile says. Rumor has it McCrae holding on to beef of Candace taking him to Candyland. Yep. Still can't get over that.
Did y'all talk about that?
No, no, we didn't talk about that. Like, remember that time? No, Helen and Candace were definitely roasting me because they were like, "Oh, we thought that you would just show up in some, some comfy pants," and I was like, "Oh, you motherfuckers!"
Oh, you look like a G. I seen you.
Hey, I was trying. I wore a fucking tie for this motherfucker.
I know everyone else looks like scrubs besides you and the ladies.
Those Miller Boy says, my boys like the show girl from Vegas. I think she's solid. I'm talking about her body. Absolutely. Candace is hot, man. I'm trying to slide into her DMs. Judd, I think you have to help Andrew out to get into Candace's DMs because I have no formal means of communication with Candace. I don't know
either.
Oh, okay. So you might be fucked.
I'm friendly with her, but we don't talk.
Don't tell my wife. Okay, Demelody, are you ready for a question? We're gonna bring another person in here for a question. Demelody, we'll see if you get in here. But yeah, Andrew Miller, fucking legend, absolute legend. He's gonna be on the show soon, at some point this year, just to fucking talk some bullshit. I'm liking to see all the people that are in here. We've got 60 people in here. A lot of people chatting, bullshitting. I loved it. She looked good in NYC, fam. Absolutely. Candace is a dynamo.
Yeah, she is.
She's a beauty.
She's super cool too. Like I really like her. Like,
yeah.
When me and her were in jury together, like I didn't mind that at all. Like you know what I mean? It wasn't like a big brother person. I just felt like I was with somebody from home or something.
Yeah.
Super laid back.
Yeah, you guys had probably a little bit of you guys probably had like that southern thing. I think like to me it's like I love Candace, but I don't have anything to talk to her about. Where it's like, oh, I'm gonna talk about video games. Like, no, she doesn't give a fuck. Like it's so tough.
No, I know what you mean because I kind of felt like that with Helen a little bit in the game. Like I thought we'd be like that, but Helen, she's the type of person that can make a conversation out of nothing. So it wasn't really like that. But I get what you mean.
Yeah. No, and like with Helen at the premiere, it was just like Helen, me and her fucking just like giggled and giggled about like how we were just like, remember when we were standing in this fucking very spot when we all walked into the house and how fucked up it was? Like, yeah, like we were just so like giddy about being back to the show. Like Helen's such a super fan, like she still has that about her, and like I still have that about me. So it's like we both just fucking like we're like little twins of fucking lunatics, loving where we were, I guess.
Yeah, I bet Candace didn't even care.
She didn't give one fuck. No. And like Candace was on the other side of Helen, so it's like I couldn't really talk to her, but like I don't know what the fuck I would talk. Like LaJuan was on the other side of me, and we both had like weed candies, so we were both just like flying through space. Like
I'm jealous.
Great. Oh, it was great. It was silly. It was silly fun. How
did the set look? Is it?
It looked exact. No, it's the exact same. Like they haven't changed the set since our season. Like the season before that was way different, but like they changed it to the new like house intro on our season. So it felt the exact same, and that's why me and Helen were very, very giddy. It was just because it was like this feels exactly the fucking same. It smells the same. Like everything about it was fucking.
I love that, you know, because it wouldn't have been as like nostalgic probably if it looked different. You know, like,
exactly, yeah. And like me and
remember
Helen.
before that they had the weird like behind like the most bizarre audience, like you walked out and people were next to you. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
Like before 15, like the old set. Like,
Oh, yeah. Where
it was just like, I don't know. It was never like always like that. I don't think because well, I guess it was like that since they had a live audience, but it was just like, what is it? Like they were like right by the door or something.
Yeah, it was a weird setup before.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
But no, to like smell it again and like fucking be up there and like yeah, we all got on the stage and stuff like that, and I fucking like I was like touching everything. I was like fucking shaking stuff just because I was like, I want to see how fucking like good this is. Like, you know, fuck it, I'm here. Like, I'm gonna fucking break something. Who gives a shit?
I don't know. I was about to say, I bet you broke some shit.
I tried. I literally fucking like I gave it my all on touching stuff. Like, just to like touch everything again was awesome. You know.
You know how to treat some IKEA though by now.
Yeah. I'm a Swedish motherfucker. They call me blockhead motherfucker. Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. I just mean you're like so used to it because you've been around it so much. Like,
oh yeah, exactly. Where I was just like, I was inspecting everything because like inside the house everything is camera ready, but outside the house I was like, I'm curious because I didn't really get a chance to check out how camera ready all this stuff was. It's like,
yeah,
it's all
plus
like,
you're like you like know about production stuff too. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
before Big Brother, like you've been interested in that type of stuff, so that's like super cool to you. I get it. Like,
yeah,
I'm more into it now than I was back then. You know? And so now I'm kind of like, oh, I wish I would have paid more attention to this kind of stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
When I was there. Like I just took it for granted.
It was one of the funnest parts was just to like look at all the cameras and be like, oh wow, this is fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy what they do in such a small space. Like,
oh yeah,
where in the hell did they do that competition? Like at the beginning, like
that's exactly what I was thinking. The drop down where they like fell down into the black box.
Yes.
Where the fuck was that? That's exactly what I was thinking. I think that they were in a different place.
Okay.
I'm convinced
like they might have like put blindfolds on and
something. Yeah, something. They might have built that off like just a little bit like close to the set but off set, I guess. But that's exactly what I was thinking. Where I was like, I think
it might be like exactly how it looked. They might have really like teleported somewhere. I mean, people. That's real, you know, with technology these days.
Teleport a person. Mike TV from fucking from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Yeah, he just teleports into the TV. Hey, Mom, I'm in the TV.
Remember when that girl got pregnant from watching a 3D porno? I swear, like whenever at my old work, that was a big conversation everybody was having. This woman got pregnant with, she had an African American baby, and her husband was white, and so he was like, "What?" Like, and she's like, "Well, I was watching that 3D porno at some like place or something, like some place that you actually go to, and not just on her computer." And somebody interviewed her husband, and he's like, "Well, you never know with technology."
No.
But I mean, at the same time, that all sounds like, it seems like I googled it later and like.
No, I heard that story. I've literally heard that story. It's so funny.
It's been a few years, but
that's
Google
so
that.
Fucking funny. DeMelody, are you here? Are you around?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
DeMelody. Rule number 1: don't talk till you're introed.
Smart man. DeMelody, do you have any comments, questions, or insights that you'd like to share with us?
Sure. First, I'll try to cover that question about which room they did it in. My theory is that they didn't do the surfboard room until at the end, and so any sort of filming that they had where they were all standing making their position choices, they had already made them before. So they built the dark room, did the first 2 individual challenges, and then mimicked it in the surfboard room.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, so
That makes sense.
my question is more general since we're kind of at the start of the season. What is your thoughts on faking or lying about your profession? Like, there's a lot of strategies. We have Steve who kind of lowers his profession down. We have someone like Swaggy C who essentially makes up that he's a day trader because he's actually a babysitter. And then you have people who tell the truth. You know, what's the real strategy?
Judd, go first.
Well, I mean, I just think that it's like, if you can keep up with it, cool. But if it's gonna be something that you're gonna be constantly have to rethink and like, oh wait, better not say that.
Judd, didn't you
It's
lie
gonna
about your
end up hurting.
profession?
Excuse me?
Did you lie about your profession?
No, I didn't.
I
It was just
thought
kind of
you were
complicated to explain what it was, so it probably
A
sounded
scientist, I thought. That's what you said.
No,
you
I
were?
was like, I worked for the property assessor, and I was just like a field appraiser, and I was like still training when I got it. So, I mean, when I got on Big Brother, so it was just like, I don't know, I never really knew how to word it, and like I worked for an elected official, so it looked like how they
Well,
worded
it's huge.
it.
It's
looked
good.
Like the
It makes you look good. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
but I wasn't like, I don't know, I wasn't lying about it. It's just like, I don't know, but I get what you mean though. Like some of these people, like
I was a prostitute.
well, you know, like if you're if he's got that job that's generally gonna look like he's a Derek if they knew what he was doing. You know what I mean? Huge target. So I get him doing it. Just you gotta be able to keep up with your lies, and don't make like something so far fetched that you don't know anything about, in case people start asking you questions about it. Because like I have really bad luck. So like if I lied about mine, I feel like Helen would have known everything about the job that
Yep.
I lied about. Be like
That's
asking
true.
questions and have the eyebrows raised. You know, like
Yeah, and McCrae, you kind of suffered the opposite effect that normally happens, where you said your true profession and no one believed you because it didn't seem real. Would you have benefited from actually kind of making up a day trader-like profession where you kind of...
Well, like to me the problem is like, what the fuck would I make up? Like, I mean, it didn't hurt me in the end because I had the power in the beginning, so like I could just be like, it doesn't matter. I like what would my profession? Oh, I'm a fucking you know, like there's nothing I could have made. What would I have? There's nothing I could have said that would have been like, oh yeah, this guy's not. Because literally, fucking Andy and Amanda, who claim to be the smartest and fucking most educated, were immediately like, okay, pizza boy, you're obviously a genius, blah, blah, blah. And now we all know how fucking smart they are. Dipshits. Yeah, I'm broke and poor. Fuck you. No, I don't. And dumb. I'm dumber than hell. No. But, like, the thing about it is just, like, there's nothing I could have said. Like, and my whole thing was that it's like, I'm going to go in and fucking tell the truth as often and early as possible. Because why? Like, there's no other reason not to tell the truth. You have to tell the truth.
well, like Brett has an intimidating job, and what was it he said he does?
Is Brett the fuck? Yeah, Brett's the fucking computer whiz kid.
Don't get me started on Brett.
I honestly am convinced that motherfucker scams old people out of money. I'm still convinced of it. You cannot tell me, you can't walk that back. I honestly think that he scams old people out of money. But like
Cybersecurity. Sorry, I was.
yeah, cybersecurity. But that's the thing where it's just, it's bullshit. Like, to me, it's always stupid to lie about your profession. Always stupid. Unless you're like a fucking psychological,
undercover cop, maybe?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, undercover cop, yeah, I guess. But like, yeah, if you profile serial killers, stuff like that. Like,
Where's the line, though? You know?
the line.
I like what Derek did. I like what he did, because that makes sense. And if Steve was better at his being Steve, Summer Steve, like, I agree that he shouldn't say that he's a cop. But I mean, it seems like he picked the wrong profession, right?
I don't think, the thing is that I don't think that he's gonna get targeted because of his profession. Like, right now, he's not getting targeted because of his profession. He's getting
What is he
targeted
saying that he is?
because of a mechanic.
Yeah.
He's getting targeted because of his age. And so, like, I mean, shit. If I was him, like, fuck. Even if, like, maybe a detective is a fucking better person to keep around than Sam. Shit, you know, where it's like, I don't know, like, it just doesn't seem like, I don't know, like, you're always at a disadvantage if you're the old guy, so you better fucking be prepared to be the old guy, and you better fucking be prepared to fucking, like, spin
Lean
a
in.
tail or something. Lean in, you're right, exactly. Lean the fuck in, because, yeah, it's worrisome, I guess. And there's not, I don't know, I've never been an old guy, so I worry about him because I want him to stick around, but I don't know, like, that the lies and stuff like that, like, it doesn't, you can't connect with someone. If you just tell someone straight up, like, I'm a pizza boy that doesn't make fuck all for money, like, my life sucks, my dick, like, you know, like, you can just, you know, like, it just feels real, you know, like, be real
He
with
had that
people.
intense stare at like Tyler though.
That was
You know
so
what I mean?
funny. That was so fucking funny.
Even though he
Like
doesn't know that
Forrest.
Tyler said that, like, you know, and I've noticed that stare he does since Tyler said that in his DR,
I agree.
and like, it does look like he's super like analyzing
Oh yeah.
looks, and I feel like it's just a stare. It probably has nothing to do with his job
Person.
at all.
Yeah,
but
yeah. No,
like, it's
he's
just
got.
him.
Yeah, exactly. But at the same time, it's real.
It's a very intense look, huh?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It's worrisome. Like, and I would not want a person in the house that fucking stares at me like that, or it's just like, no, dude, you gotta go. I don't want.
Yeah,
no
if they
part of
knew
this.
though that he was the detective, like, they would probably be like, oh, he's gonna like put the cuffs on me later and interrogate me.
Well, yeah. Well, how could you not really? You know, like Judd, you were one of the best people in my season. That was just like, you really like broke it down about like people's professions, where you're just like, I don't care if you're homeless and stuff like this. This isn't America's Most Homeless Person. Like, fuck you. Like, we're here to play the game. You know, like it's about the game and not about like who needs the money the most.
Yeah, I feel like you kind of throw all that away when you go in. You know, like,
Yeah.
you're all like on an equal playing field.
Oh, absolutely. But yeah, I think the problem is like lying about your profession just like makes you a liar, and it's like one of the first things that you just don't want to be lying about. You know, you don't want to walk into the house lying because it's better to rely on a lie and tell the truth all the time, in my opinion.
Like,
Because you're
would
gonna
you
have to
say
keep
that,
up
like,
with it. Like,
yeah, because you probably run out of conversations the first week, and then you're running dry for the rest of the summer,
Oh
right?
yeah, and just
exactly.
like, oh,
That is like the best
carburetors.
thing.
Yep. Oh, carburetors, and oh yeah, your spark plugs are
Gasket
fucked
and-
probably. Yeah, exactly. Where it's just like, how much does this motherfucker know about cars that he's gonna fucking fill 3 goddamn months full of car facts? Bullshit. Like,
You know what? The
on.
strategy is if you're gonna fake a profession, make a boring profession so no one ever wants to talk to you about it.
Oh,
Yes.
that's a huge. That's a good idea. What's the best boring profession that you would pick though?
TPS reports something.
TPS reports. Fucking PC low letter. What the fuck does that mean? Yeah.
Like a call center representative or something.
yeah.
No, that's too interesting because you can talk about times you got calls that were crazy.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
true.
convinced that motherfucker, Brett, again, that motherfucker is a call center representative. He is a glorified call representative. Like, he just picks up, like, phone calls from old people that are like, I don't know what's going on with my computer. I saw this message from Microsoft. He's like, oh, yeah, man, hold on. Let me get in there.
Yeah.
And then, like,
Gonna need your credit card number.
yeah, I need a credit card number. You know, McAfee is really good program.
McAfee.
Yeah, like, he's bullshit. That dude, motherfucker, is a scam artist, in my opinion. I'm convinced of it. Still,
Well-
I haven't seen anyone say that that's not what's going on. So I'm convinced that that's what's happening.
As a tech guy myself, I see nothing of tech from him. So
No.
give me like an hour of live feeds, and I can tell you that he's not a tech person.
Oh, I guarantee it. I'm a big fan of Kit Boga from Twitch, who just like he pretty much just trolls scam artists and scam people that are trying to scam old people. And I'm convinced that like this motherfucker Brett probably runs a fucking full-on scam center. I'm convinced of it. I'm literally convinced of it.
Press 1 for a cruise.
Yeah, calling people from like their local area codes. Like,
yep, exactly. Yeah, you want a free? Yeah,
we're gonna take all of your money if you don't press 1. I get those every day. I feel like.
Exactly. This motherfucker is a scam artist. I'm convinced.
Maybe one might also say that Patriot that protects us.
God damn it! Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Oh, I love you, Judd. Yeah, no, I don't know about that motherfucker. He's very concerning. Very, very concerning. Oh, I lost my Discord bubble here. Oh, there it is. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's a great question, Melody. Thank you so much.
Kick me out. I'm gone.
I'm about to kick you out because I'm about to bring in NH952. Thank you again for running DeMelody. Everyone should give a fucking hand clap for DeMelody for running the draft. Everyone hopefully is in the draft right now.
MC ups in chat.
Yep, big makeups.
I should have done that.
Yep, you fucked up. I missed out this season. DeMelody, what's up?
We could take your picks. It's only the first episode. Not a big deal.
Yeah,
if you want to just give them over, I can definitely add them in. No worries.
Judge, shoot out for 4 picks. 4 picks in order, whatever you like.
4 picks right now?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Throw it wherever you want. We'll figure it out. All right, DeMelody.
All right, see you guys.
Yeah, thanks for the question. That was good. NH925. I hope it's
you need
about...
to go up.
What? Oh, where am I? Oh,
You're
shit.
in general.
Oh,
shit. Oh, okay. Hello, NH925. How's it going? Let's see. Where's Judd? What are you expecting out of this season? What are you liking so far? What are your where do you want to be in this season?
Well, I love the freshness right now. Like, I feel like 17 was the last season that I liked.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not saying it's my favorite season ever. It's just the last one that I enjoyed watching each week and got invested in. Like,
I like some.
Wanted to root for certain people. And then, like, last year I was just like, ugh, I didn't even care if I missed episodes or not, you know?
Yep.
And, like, this season, like, I'm into Big Brother. And so, like, I just hope that it just stays on the course that it's on right now. Just, like, keeping me interested, you know? Like,
yeah.
Keeps, like, having different personalities that I want to root for and, like, individuals and not, like, a team. You know, that's, like, why we watch Big Brother in the first place. I feel like, you know, like, right now we're just like, finding out what team we want to root for, stuff, getting ready for the playoffs, you know? Like,
yeah, fuck yeah.
And I feel like this season, I could definitely, I don't have, once I have my favorite, it'll be, like, intense and, like, it'll be hard for them to stay. And, like, I feel like they're going to be trying to be so different than last season. I'm sure they've even been warned, you know? Like, how boring last season
don't
was.
fucking do what the last season did. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Do you think that, like, they did that for our season, after our season? Or it's just like, do not fucking do what Big Brother 15 did. If you say one racist thing, you're getting pulled out of the house.
Yeah, well, I heard they've always had a talk since.
Oh, really?
Season. And I get, yeah,
I
like
believe. I get that. Yeah, absolutely.
A little briefing, but I mean, I get that because I get them doing that because, like, that's a little different, you know, like, you know, because it's kind of like the integrity of the show.
Oh, it makes sense. Yeah.
Like, a lot of people would want to tune in. I mean, I don't know. That's a few years ago, whatever. But I feel like some people would tune out if it's like some real hateful stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely. Makes sense.
or anything related to that kind of stuff. I mean, but at the same time, it's also common sense. I feel like.
Oh yeah, absolutely. NH, are you here?
Yeah, what's up?
How's it going?
Listening in, I completely lost where you guys were, but
Oh no,
yeah.
no, it's fine. It's fine. Do you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that?
That there's gonna be like a half not room because I haven't you know how it's usually where that pink room is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
You probably hid it somewhere else around the house, or they're just not having it this season.
Judd, what do you think about it?
Well, the room that's next to the D or the next to the storage room.
Yep. The rainbow room, as we called it.
Yeah, rainbow room or what? Like, was that the have not room before? Like sometimes.
I don't remember. Yeah, sometimes it is, but I don't remember the
Like 14?
what. Yeah, I don't remember. Like, I'm pretty sure it was that room on 14. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe there, but I was wondering that too because like I thought at first that the room that they slid open was that room, and then I realized it wasn't. It was the one that was like our have not room.
Yeah.
Because I remember that's
They can't do the fucking slide open room as the have not room. They have to do that fucking other room that is like the flower room at this point. I would imagine is what they'd call it, I guess. But yeah, they have to. That's the room that has to be the have not room, in my opinion.
Yeah, unless they've just not showed it at all yet. But that'd be odd if they hadn't showed it. But at the same time, like when we did it, it was like a regular room, and then we came back and it was have not. You know?
Yep, exactly. It was the Bowman. Yeah, they had all that fucking like. They had all
It was
sorts
already.
of like,
Yeah, it was already like a part of the show when we got there,
yep.
and like they don't have a room like that, do they?
No, I mean, that's what I would imagine the flower room is, or just like it has to be the one that gets.
Maybe they're doing away with have-nots this season.
Please God, I want that so bad. I don't want a fucking have-not room.
Have-nots
Fuck
is
it.
boring now. Like they should do it once in a while. I feel like, you know what I mean? Like,
Well, and especially if they're fucking doing this shit where they're like, oh yeah, you're a fucking robot. This other person's a fucking like monster, whatever the you know, like all right,
I wonder where they
cool.
put her human body while she's a robot.
Like cold storage, yeah, Westworld style. They just put her away, fucking set her up, and she just has to be quiet for a long time.
Do you really think so?
No, no,
You never know. You couldn't tell because you never know.
no. That's a great question. That's exactly what I was thinking right away. It was like, there's no way that they will fuck up like the opportunity for them to like be able to open up two doors, or you know, like to open up
Yeah.
those two rooms together, which I think is an awesome premise. Or you know, like I think that's like a huge, awesome layout design. That's cool as hell.
Yeah,
I believe they go on, Judd.
No, I just agree. Is all. I think it's the coolest. Like, this is the coolest house they've had, and like I'm definitely gonna be looking tonight when tonight's when the feeds start, right?
Yeah. In about an hour and a half is when we're.
Yeah, we have to look for the have not room. Like,
I agree. Yeah,
because you got more time to like observe like the stuff. You know, like the cameras aren't switching back and forth like
Yep.
as much.
Oh, and it
They're
should be have not room by now. At this point, right? They've had to have done their have not competition.
You would think so. How long have they been in there?
A week from last Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah,
they've been in a week and 2 days now.
Has there been anything on Twitter about have-nots? Or like,
I haven't seen anything.
usually revealed like after the first eviction, or do you think they'll probably have like a hidden room in the house, like they build another room over the?
Fuck, I hope. Well, the thing is that like in the past couple seasons, the past 2 seasons, they've done that like extra room. They've done like the like, you know, the room that you go into where it's like usually it was the Pandora's box before our season, you know. It's like the room that connects to the HOH room. So there's always been a secret passage kind of thing into that room.
The break. Oh, like,
But I don't think. Do you think that they'll put like the have-nots in that room?
The small. 'Cause I remember that room in Big Brother 18 from that phone booth, the hidden
Yeah,
passage.
yeah, exactly. Like, to me, it's like that's such a great opportunity to fucking make up a room however you want it to. Like, I don't think that they will put the have-nots into that room, right?
I don't. They might teleport them with this season.
Shut the fuck up.
No,
We
I'm
might
not,
beam
you
them
never
up.
know. You never know. They're probably like in pieces, like in the original, like Willy Wonka.
Exactly, Mike TV. Oh,
Transportation. I mean, it's the future. We're living in the future, so expect unexpected, right?
no.
That was confusing that episode with the teleporting. It was kind of cringeworthy.
It's kind of, it's crazy.
Noah, thank you so much for your question.
Yeah, I can't wait to look for that on the feeds now.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
we're
again,
looking like Steve the detective. Like, with that.
No problem.
Noah, thank you so much. We'll see you on the X side. I don't know what I'm saying. Cool, great, cool. Well, there was another person lining up. I was gonna take their question last, but fuck them. Judd, we have an hour and 49 minutes till live feeds. What else do you have to say? What else do you want to plug? What else do you have? Let's finish this motherfucker up.
Yeah, y'all buy my new CD. Keeping up with the Darchies. No, I'm just playing. I'm just joking. No, I'm just really excited for this season. Like, I feel like I've always been a Big Brother fan. I kind of got discouraged the past couple of years. Just kind of like, oh, it's kind of grown into something I don't like anymore. Or maybe since I've done it, it's just not as fun. But then I started talking to other people, and they felt the same way. So
I'm
thinking, like,
yeah,
we need to start our own Big Brother.
God damn it, Anton. All right, Anton, hold your question until Judd finishes.
Oh, no, that's all I'm saying. I'm just really excited for this. Like, I'm like, the fan in me is back, you know? Like, I'm loving it.
I absolutely agree. I think the same. I feel the same. I think as a lot of Big Brother alumni feel the same. Where it's just like, it's tough and it fucking is annoying and like, you know, it becomes a annoyance. I mean, like, it's fun to watch a show, but like at a certain point, it's just like, my God, how many times are we gonna fucking put Paul on the show? You know, like whatever it may be.
Do you guys like ever? I'm sorry. Do you guys ever like have a show you've watched in the past where like you've watched every season, and then you kind of start getting tired of it, but you just still watch just for the sake of that you've always watched it and you don't want to miss an episode? Like, that's how I got last year, you know? Like, I'm only watching this as a habit almost.
I mean, like, there was a point for me when it comes to The Simpsons where, like, when I was young in high school, there was a point where I definitely watched even though I knew it was bad. And eventually I gave up on it. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, Big Brother's a little bit different, I think. Like, it's a little bit more nuanced. I'm always hoping for the next season to be better, but I think this season is that better, where it's like, oh, y'all fucking listen to us finally, and like, there's no alumni, you know, it's just all fucking fresh faces that are just dumb, young, and full of cum, ready to go. I don't know.
We're like full of electrons and batteries, you know. No, it's like, for me, it was like the real world. Like, I watched every episode growing up, like probably when I was like way too young to be watching such, but I like grew up with that, and then I was like watching, despising it, you know, and just like, ugh, can't stand this show. Why am I even watching it? And then I finally just gave up, and that's how I thought I was a brother, and so I'm not like that.
Yeah.
Since the seasons came on, I'm so relieved. I'm like, yes, I got to keep it, you know?
No, yeah, absolutely. It seems like this is a fresh season. Like, it feels fresh. It feels good. It feels like all these people the cast is fucking beautiful. Literally, they are all fucking, like, stunners. I don't know. Like, I'm into all of them. I don't know what to I don't know. I feel like I'm excited. I'm very, very excited about this season. I say that every season, but I don't know. I'm watching, I guess. How about you?
Yeah.
You in?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm so in. I'm loving it. I'm just so glad that like a show I've always liked, I still like, because I was about to the point where I was just like, screw this.
Yes.
What else is on? Like,
Yep.
let me watch my conspiracy theory videos, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Instead. But it's just like, because the real world, like I gave up on that, and that might also be because like now they're younger than me, and it's not as interesting. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Yeah.
It's usually like younger people.
Absolutely.
So I think that's more of what it was. But I don't know. I'm just like super relieved that Big Brother's like you said that they listen to the fans and stuff. Like remember that time they brought back Battle of the Block back, and they were like, we brought America's favorite twist back.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
We're all
What?
like, no!
My American favorite twist is fucking get rid of everyone. Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. Where it's just like, fuck y'all. No, I wholeheartedly agree. Where it's like, it feels like they finally listened and was like, oh yeah, we don't want fucking Paul back this season. We just want fucking like people that are excited to play the game and getting to see some new gameplay hopefully being made while we watch this shit. It just seems like a fresh fucking cast, and like I have to give props to like Robin and the rest of the production because it does feel new, or like to a degree it feels newer, I should say.
Yeah, fresh. Just super
fresh. Yeah. Judd, what do you have to leave us with? What do you have any like favorites? Who you want us to watch? What are your plugs? Anything like that?
Yeah, just buy all my CDs and my modeling pictures and no, honestly, I don't have anything to plug. Just like super like excited to watch this with all y'all and tweet about it and watch the feeds and all that kind of stuff. Like I'm just like stoked for that.
What's
like
your
you guys, like
what's your Twitter handle so people that are watching that love your ass can follow?
My Twitter handle is Judd Nation.
Judd Nation. And
let me just clear up. My aunt made that when I was at Big Brother house, and I've just kept it. I did not make that that name myself. I wasn't like, Judd Nation. Like, what's my name on here?
What's your? Do you have an Instagram?
My name on here is Scorpitarius. Like that's what my I should make my Twitter. Can you? I don't think you can change it. Can you?
No. What's your Instagram?
It's just my name, Judd_Doherty.
Perfect. That's exactly what.
Doherty. You know that I've been saying my last name wrong all my life, and so is my family. It's really pronounced like it's spelled Doherty, but you can't really say that without sounding like you're trying to have an Irish.
Doherty.
Doherty. Like you pronounce all the letters. I was like, you don't pronounce all the letters, but it's really Doherty.
I'm glad I didn't say your. I tried not to say your last name at the beginning because I knew I was gonna get in some bullshit.
Somebody asked me I'm a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpitarius because
Scorpitarius.
Born November 26th, but then like with that birthday, I read that like I have some characteristics of Scorpio, so
you're Scorpitarian, sir. Scorpitancer.
I'm gonna come clean. I made that shit up. But I mean, Scorpitarius. But I did say that I had Scorpio characteristics, so I added that because like Sagittarius kind of like
to be honest, my favorite joke that I've ever heard from you, I think, might be when you were like, "Oh yeah, I'm Scorpitarius." that made me laugh so fucking hard.
Well, I think we're all a little bit of a Scorpitarian.
Yeah.
If we just give it our all.
God damn it.
Believe in yourself and believe in everybody else, and besides the bad things, and you too can be a Scorpitarian.
A Scorpitarian.
I sound like a cult leader.
That's a profession. Fuck it.
It worked on BB19, eh?
Hey, absolutely. And on that note, I have nothing else for you guys. I don't know. It's a I don't know. I can't get over Scorbitarius. It's so funny. Thanks everyone for watching. It was a good little call-in show. We might do more like this in eventuality. Yes, we'll be back Sunday after the episode at 9:15, 10:15 Eastern. We'll see you guys then, I think. I love everybody, and I'll see you guys next time on the block. Bye-bye.